Hi guys, my name is Miss Clare. I am the teen person at Kellogg'sville and Wyoming branches, and I'm here to do the teen book talk of your dreams. So I'm going to share 3 books I've read really recently that are amazing, and I can't wait to talk about them. I'm really, really excited if you can't tell. So without further ado, the first book I'm going to talk to you about is Donut the Destroyer. This is by Sarah Graley and Steph Perennis. Sorry if I said it wrong. This book is amazing. It's a graphic novel, and the art is fabulous. It is colorful, rainbow, sparkle, dreams. Beautiful. So the main character's first name is Donut. The middle name is and the last name is Destroyer. So her name is literally Donut the Destroyer. She's the daughter of the 2 most infamous supervillains, but she wants to throw the family legacy down the toilet because she wants to be a hero. She has been accepted to the Lionheart School for Heroes, and she is determined that despite her past, she will be the best hero she can be. So while the school stuff kind of seems going wrong around her, she's just trying to do her thing, has met friends, really excited. Then stuff goes bad, and she's always there, and because her parents are super villains, it's really easy to blame her. And then also maybe she is purposely doing these things so that she could be the even better, most infamous villain. Who knows? I don't know. It's a great book. So the graphic novel is totally a quick read and is like a giant vat of, like I said before, rainbows and sparkles and uniforms and exploding happiness, but then also bats, fire, and monsters, and then positivity and humor and truth, but also explosions and chaos in the library. It has both my personalities in one book, so I really vibe with it. And if you are on webtoons and like little slices of life comics, Sarah Graley actually does the art and the writing for our Super Awesome Adventure, which I didn't realize until I was being all good and responsible and was researching my material for this book. And I found out that she did. I'm like, of course she did, because the humor is just jam-packed in this book. The humor, the art, and it does not help that her mom is a fashion queen. You can see a little bit right there. Look at her little blonde parts in the front, and she has these dresses that have skulls on them, icon, fashion icon. I don't know, it's just a good feel-good book right now. You feel like you can do everything and powerful. It's a Girl Scouts gone skulls. I don't know, it's really cute. I like the idea of Donut the Destroyer. I wish my parents picked out my name as Donut the Destroyer. Oh, Suji, that really wouldn't work, but I can try. Not every person in the world has the last name Destroyer, right? But anyway, it's just a cute read, really quick. You can read this pretty quick and love it and wish there's more. I really, 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 really want a second one, please and thank you. And speaking of second ones, let us talk about our next book, which is another happy read called Bookish and the Beast. So I may wear all black, but I am a huge princess girl. I love pink, I love princesses, and Beauty and the Beast is my jam. So a princess that's both amazing and smart and loves books. When I was a kid, I just watched the Disney classic like crazy. I watched it so many times that my gruff dad knew all of the words by heart. He could literally recite you the movie without the movie playing. And eventually I watched it so many times that the VHS, yes, I'm old, pretty much dissolved into dust one day, or, pieces of plastic. And I was so excited for this book. So I've read other ones of Ashley Poston's series. So she has Geekerella and Princess and a Fangirl, which are both amazing. But I could not wait. When I heard that she was doing Bookish and the Beast, I got so excited and could not wait for it. So this is a book that's like nerdy culture meets Beauty and the Beast meets like beautiful, amazing awesomeness. So we have Rose Thorne. Yes, her name is Rose Thorne. She met some dreamy dude at the last year's Excelsior who was like cosplaying as like the dark and stormy General Sand, like true love at first sight, of course. But trouble is they did not exchange names nor phone numbers to text, nor like have any idea who the other person is. Cool. Awesome. So she goes back home and she's sad because there's a lot of things going on in her life. Like her mother passed away. And then to make matters worse, they had to sell these Starfield Fleet novels that were like her legacy, she was passionate about them in their collector's edition, and they had to sell them to pay for the hospital bills because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, and your Prince Charming is not going to pick you up and just be like, here's money, unfortunately. But she's just existing. She's having trouble at work, and she's driving home one day, and all of a sudden there's a dog. And like good, kind-hearted people go, she goes, looks at the dog, makes sure he's okay. The dog is running through the woods, and she's like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go to this creepy manor. And just like one thing leads to another, she's like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go inside the house. And all right, I guess, oh, cool, library. But wait, the books. So she saw the books that her mother like had. It wasn't like her set, but like a different set. And she picks up the first one and she's just in awe. And meanwhile, the Hollywood bad guy Vaughn comes down and is like, what the heck are you? Why are you in the library? Which totally freaks her out. And one thing led to another, which led to another, which meant that the first edition book that is priceless is now destroyed. And she has to pay back her debt by working with Vaughn to categorize a library. But categorize a library, which would be like kind of cool because who wouldn't want to hang out with like a Hollywood hottie? They hate each other with a passion. It's great. There's a lot of drama. It's really fun. This book is everything I love about stuff. Like it's charming. It's amazing. It's a feel good. They get into the best situations ever. And it's like an amalgamation of all my favorite romance things. Like hate, then love, plus nerdy culture, plus books, plus LGBTQIA friendly, plus beautiful amazingness. This book is awesome. Like I am a little bit biased because of the Beauty and the Beast angle, because like what I wouldn't give to be Belle, except for realistically I'm Sleeping Beauty because all I do is sleep, but I don't have to worry because Rose got it. She is the best Belle. It's an amazing story. And I don't know, I like things that like lift my spirits up in this interesting climate of today. So, Bookish and the Beast, Ashley Poston, read it. I sped through that very fast, but I'm just really excited about these books. Like, I love talking about books, and these ones I read recently, and just you're getting my first energy after I read these amazing books. So you're getting that, so I apologize. And last but not least, I have a little bit of a different feel-good. It's a feel-good about murder. So it's In the Hall with a Knife. It is a clue mystery by Diana Peterfund. I'm sorry if I didn't get that right either. And let's be real, like fall is the perfect time for murder. It's like, it's just September, but it's already starting to feel kind of like dark and stormy and gloomy and raining and haunted mansions and ghosts, and Halloween is in a month, 2 months. And there's something very comforting about that in this book. So as you can probably tell, it's a clue mystery based off like the Clue books, like not Clue books, the Clue board game, and probably the movie. And aptly named, they are kids named Beth, Peacock, like Picach, Orchid McGee, Vaughn Green, Sam Mustard Meister, Finn Plum, and Scarlet Mystery. I love it. It's so great. Like, it's campy, it's all heck, right? I get that. But there's something heartwarming about that. Like, maybe it's just nostalgia because I remember the old school movie. But it's great. And they're just like in a boarding school for geniuses in the woods of Maine, even though it feels like they're on an island. Not sure why I think that, but it feels like an island. I don't know. When you read the book, tell me if it sounds like they're on an island. I really kept getting the picture of them being on an island, but apparently they're just in a forest in Maine. I don't know. Anyway. So like they're just like in this forest in Maine, in this prep boarding school with them and like Miss White and then their headmaster. And everything is kind of scary because they're like, we can't get off, we have no power, what about food, blah, blah. But then someone ends up dead. Oop. And then they find out they're not only dead, it was a murder. So everyone has secrets, and you try to, like, you're reading through the book trying to figure out who's secret, what's secret, find these out, and you don't know, and then you have an easy one, but then is it actually real? And you know what type of book this is going to be, right? Like, it is in the hall with a knife. It's a campy clue mystery, but there are some twists, let me tell you. So I just assumed for some reason, like I knew it was a series because it said like a clue mystery, but for some reason I was picturing like, you know, a book with the same characters and then that ends and then they pick up with like completely new characters in a different setting and then that ends. Or I was thinking maybe it's a series of 3 where they're going to have 3 different endings for each plot. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking it was like a continuation with the same characters. So like it leaves a lot of cliffhangers for you and you are constantly trying to figure out. And the twist is awesome because I didn't see it coming. So when I read this type of stuff, I like to think that I'm like, I am Sherlock Holmes. So this is like the perfect book to curl up into the fire with your fuzzy blankets and your socks. And then you call your cat Watson, even though his name is Kirky, and you try to play Sherlock Holmes and you figure out whose secret is whose, and who killed, and who had the means, motive, and opportunity. And you're trying to play along with the characters and you're so invested. And it's just perfect to predict what would happen. But like, I predicted what would happen, but I did not predict the twist. And that is the cool thing about this book, because you might not be able to predict what happens. It's not that you know the ending, but like you kind of like go through a lot of different things trying to figure out what you could think. So you could think it's this or this and this, and hindsight is 20/20. So you're like, of course I knew that. Of course that person, But then there's a twist that's unrelated to the murder. That's crazy. And then for me, there was like a little mini twist in what the book is and what the book series will continue to be. It's such a good, cozy, comforting. I mean, there's definitely murder. They're definitely stranded on an island. Things are really bleak. And then also people are just like getting, hurt and death. Like, it's not like it's a cozy mystery where it's all comforting and happy and the person just stumbling around. I was like, oh, there's a murder. We're not going to describe it at all. There's definitely some murder happening, but it feels comforting because it's kind of campy. It's kind of fun. You like to play along with it. You'll love this book. It is for my friends who like Knives Out. I would say like one different, but same. And you'll know what I mean if you read the book. All right. So I've yelled at you for 15 minutes now about these amazing books. So it is my time to leave. So again, we got Bookish and the Beast by Ashley Poston. We got In the Hall with the Knife by Deanna Peterfund. And then we got Donut the Destroyer by Sarah Greatley. So they're all feel-goods for me, but they might not be for you. But if you like happiness or twists and turns or secrets or dark and light and happy and rainbows, and they're all really, really good books. Even if you're not super into them, they're all really fast reads. I was able to read pretty much all of them in one day because they're just fun and good-hearted. You don't really have to think too hard, and you're along for the ride, and these authors are tried and true and amazing. So that is me signing off. See you guys next Saturday, where another teen librarian will be doing some book talks every Saturday at 2:00. And I am done. So adios.